Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening to Madam Habibah. Today, I am also my team will present about employee compensation and benefit, and we choose Malaysia Airlines Company as our topic. So, we go through to company background. Malaysia Airlines is the flag carrier of Malaysia and a member of the One World Airlines Alliance. The company, Malaysia Airlines, berhad commerce operation as the national carrier on 1 September 2015, when Malaysia Airlines system was dissolved from Bursa Malaysia in 2014 and subsequently ceased operation on 31st August 2015. The airline began as Malayan Airways Limited and flew its first commercial flight in 1947. It was then renamed as Malaysia Airways after the formation of the Federation Malaysia in 1963. In 1966, the airline was renamed Malaysia Singapore Airlines, and in 1972, Malaysia Airlines System or MAS, Malaysia Airlines has linked and proud history of product and brand synonym with outstanding warm hospitality, and also the national flag carrier has won numerous awards from the aviation industry, being crowned the world 5-star airline by Skytrax multiple times in 2009, 2012, and 2013. A recognition from the World Travel Award as Asia leading airlines in 2010, 11, and also 2013. Malaysia Airlines embodies the incredible diversity of Malaysia, capturing its rich traditional culture and cuisine and warm hospitality on board. The award-winning flight attendants who embody this wear the traditional of we call as a sarung kebaya as their uniform. It was designed to reflect pride in Malaysia tradition and culture. The batik motif and design element include local flowers such as cempaka, jasmine, and also hibiscus. And experience on board our premium cabin. Cabin class seat is well worth the investment with our luxurious and spacious seat. Fine dining, service, top-notch in-flight entertainment, generous baggage allowance, and premium check-in service. Malaysia Airlines signature statistic leveling and paste candy prepare. Served with spicy peanut sauce and garnish. Passenger flying business, suite, or business class may take advantage of the airline chef on the call service and pre-order meals from over 20 delicious options 24 hours ahead of the departure. Safety is an integral part of Malaysia Airlines service delivery, and the airline ensure maintenance is done in accordance with strict compliance to stringent regulatory requirements and obligation. The airline also takes training very seriously and invest in training facilities such as on simulator center, academic to train flight attendants, and also computer-based training for crew and engineer. Even its cargo handlers and trained in dangerous goods handling as mandate in IATA. Frequent flyer of Malaysia Airlines become loyal members of Enrich, earning the privilege and professional treatment as countless destination. The include priority booking, long access, and as a host of luxury service. Enrich miles can be earned flying Malaysia Airlines on a world member airlines member also accrue miles through credit card spending on car rental, shopping, and by indulging in the recreational activity with our partner. Also, miles can be redeemed seamlessly on flights. So this is mission and vision of Malaysia Airlines. This mission is to provide air travel and transport service that rank among the best in terms of safety, comfort, and punctuality. And also their vision is an airline uniquely renowned for its personal touch, warmth, and efficiency. This is a vision on state by 2005. So next.
So a list of compensation and benefit. What is compensation and benefit? Compensation and benefit refers to the compensation or salary and either monetary and non-monetary benefit passed on by a firm to its employee. Compensation and benefit is an important aspect of human resource management as it helps to keep the workforce motivated. It helps give benefits to employees based their performance and action and bring the best out employees at workplace. Benefit of working at Malaysia Airlines is employees in full-time Malaysia Airlines job may qualify for employment benefits such as life insurance, medical insurance with dental, vision and healthcare coverage. This is Malaysia Airlines salary of employee.
For the company implications, since the introduction of MCO, airlines companies nationwide have been forced to halt their operations. Malaysia Airlines is projected to lose almost 13 billion ringgit. The impact of COVID-19 to the market is tremendous as people not traveling and business not operating. The implication of Malaysia Airlines drive to a big crisis for its business. Malaysia Airlines suffer a lot of losses. Malaysia Airlines from the beginning of MCO has been shut down their operations and needs to cut salary of employee and offer unpaid leaves to over 13,000 of its employee. Almost 13,000 employees take voluntary unpaid leave and some of them have been laid off. MAS also offering all employees the option of taking 3 months no pay leave or at least 5-day no pay leave for at least 3 months. Since the pandemic begins, the airline has demanded its staff to take unpaid leave and their allowance suspended. Next.
How company overcome this issue is, according to the government, airlines in Malaysia are expected to take 3 years to recover from the impact of COVID-19. Apart from that, Malaysia Airlines need to overcome this issue, especially about compensation and benefits for their employees and other people. Since March, Malaysia Airlines has taken various measures to control costs and conserve cash, including extensive salary cuts for the entire management teams and pilots, introducing no pay leave, seeking payment deferrals, and renegotiating contracts so as to survive and protect as many jobs as possible. Malaysia Airlines is one of the earliest airlines to cut costs and conserve cash to make sure that their company survive. There are many ways that Malaysia Airlines has taken to overcome this issue, especially regarding the employees' issue about compensation and benefits. The current situation resulted in Malaysia Airlines taking several measures, including offering no pay leave to employees and implementing gross pay cut for employees earning high salaries. It was reported that such measures aim to sustain Malaysia Airlines cash flow and protect employees earning low salaries. It was reported that the measures were undertaken to prevent the possibility of employee layoff to cut costs. The Malaysia Aviation Group (MAG) has offered an early retirement scheme to employees while negotiations are ongoing with creditors and lessors over Malaysia Airlines Berhad MAB restructuring plans. The MAG early retirement application form, which was cited by Bernama, is for employees across the board, including its subsidiaries, MAB, Maswings, MAB Cargo, Aerodirect Services, Firefly, and the MAB Academy. The exercise is targeted at Malaysia-based employees aged 45 and above who have served the company continuously
for a minimum of 10 years, including years of service in the Malaysia Airlines Group. If the outcomes of the result don't match, then the company may take drastic measures such as implemented retrenchment and termination. This is also one of the initiatives on how Malaysia Airlines overcome this issue by offer retirement to the employees. The company believes retrenchment compensation will likely offer less than what has been offered in the scheme. He said about 50% of MAG's employees were eligible for the offer, including those transferred to the group during the corporate restructuring previously. Times remain tough for the firm, and while they work on managing business costs, leadership continues to focus on supporting employee well-being. Despite focus on the issue of compensation, Malaysia Airlines provide benefits employees at international stations with continuous communications and engagement to help them cope with the challenges of being in lockdown and working from home. The programs include access to financial counseling and financial literacy courses besides offering tips to adapt to the new normal. This is one of the ways that Malaysia Airlines did to make sure that their employees will pay. Next.
Lastly is the part of suggestions. Based on the issue, there are some suggestions that company can implement. During this pandemic, employees mostly suffer as they lose their money and also their salary has been cut. Benefit is really important for employee well-being. First is Malaysia Airlines company needs to have healthcare benefits for their employee to make sure that their employee is not under pressure and work stress. Second, do online emotional or mental health services for their employees during this pandemic to help them recover employee mental health. Third is offering new virtual solutions that make it easy to implement and support employees to work from home, such as video conferencing to allow virtual meetings so the employee can keep connected. Fourth is compensations that company can provide, such as emergency paid sick leave, or the short form is EPSL. This compensation is under Family First Coronavirus Response Act, which is if employee ill or positive in COVID-19, they're eligible for worker compensations. And lastly is compensations for employees who are working in a first responder role. Employees could claim workers' compensations. These suggestions are really suggested as working during this pandemic is quite dangerous, and the compensation the employee could get would be really benefits for them. Last but not least, company needs to always put their people first, and that's an investment likely to build employee loyalty and enhance productivity. And that is all from our groups. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam.
Thank you, Madam.
Thank you, Madam.